Welcome to our English class where we explore the magical world of literature, language, and storytelling. Join us on this journey as we delve into the realm of words and imagination, discussing everything from classics to contemporary works. Get ready to be inspired, entertained, and captivated by the power of language.
In my grandmother's house, when it was Eid occasion, I remember my grandmother bought a gift for everybody. She waited until we slept and put it under our pillow, so when we woke up in the morning, everybody was so happy. She had so much joy in her, she always had something to give it to us. In the backyard, she put a big table where everyone can sit and do their homework. This table can serve 12 persons. We never feel uncomfortable doing our homework. This place was made specifically for our knowledge and our study. She was a very educated person. Her foundation in my native village that still exists is a school named School Education System. She taught all their children, and their grandchildren also. My grandmother taught us French. She learned the grammar lesson, how to analyze a sentence. I remembered the sentence that my grandmother liked so much to help us to understand how to do the analysis. Le rossignol chante dans les bois, the bird sings in the forest. When I explained to my uncle 20 years later, he told me my grandmother used the same sentence also with him. We smiled when we remembered that. She showed us how to have a better writing, and she always said teens in this generation didn't know anything about grammar. When they went to high school, they couldn't even write a simple letter. At sunset, all the grandchildren always sat in the balcony with my grandmother, looking at the stars in the sky, how beautiful they are, and my grandmother always told us some story about life. She also told us some story that could make you feel afraid at night. She was a good counselor. She was an example not for only us, but for all those who knew her. Grandma was a very respectful person. She had been married with my grandfather for 57 years until she passed away. She had lived the perfect love with my grandfather. She always taught us how to keep fidelity as a couple. She also taught us that life is a book, and every day we discover something different, you have to learn a new lesson. She taught you how to face life, and told you that life is a hard combat. She gave us some rules in life that can help you to resolve certain problems. My grandmother's house is a place that always remains in my memory. It is always a place that always is full of laughter and good cheer. In my grandmother's house, we always feel happy. It has always been my favorite place. It has and will have a special place in my heart. In addition, she was always willing to lend me a hand in anything that I needed. It is where I had so much joy in my childhood. My grandmother's house is a place of a family gathering. Living at my grandmother's house was indeed a lot of fun because she was so easygoing with all her grandchildren. She had a special knack for everything she did. She was a big influence in my life. Let's learn these words. Pillow, taquilla, backyard, a garden back, serve, present, taught, past form of teach, analyze, check out, teens, a person life period between 13 and 19, sat, past form of sit, afraid, fear, counselor, advice giver, fidelity, honestly, combat, fight, resolve, fix, cheer, to make glass. In addition, furthermore, lend, give something to someone, knack, talent, influence, affect,